Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for joining us once again. It is 6 o'clock, and that means it's time for our daily English Flash News edition, in which we have prepared a translated version of today's news stories. In today's news, the Turkish President Erdogan arrived today for an official visit to Albania, accompanied by a group of businessmen. He was welcomed in an official ceremony in Tirana, where he will be holding a series of meetings with the nation's leaders. President Erdogan was received by the Albanian president at the presidential building. In a meeting which lasted about 1 hour, the two presidents signed several agreements between the two countries that they represent. Later, they gave a joint press conference to express their common attitude about the recent events in Kumanov. Both presidents said that this situation must be resolved through dialogue in accordance with the Ohrid Agreement. Mr. Erdogan said that the tension in Kumanov must be pacified through dialogue, and President Nishani commented that the recent events have shaken not only the region, but the internationals as well. Mr. Nishani made this statement: "We call for a full clarification of the events and a transparent investigation. We appeal for an immediate cease of the efforts to transform this event into a supposed ethnic conflict and to start implementing the Ohrid Agreement." President Erdogan stated that there are some who want to damage the atmosphere of the peace in the Balkans through terrorist activities. He noted that Turkey attaches great importance to peace, stability, and prosperity in the Balkan region. He also said that Turkey is well aware of what it is like to struggle with terrorism. He said, "Whether it is in the Balkans or any other place in the world, we do not want anyone from any religion or ethnicity to pay the highest price because of terrorism." The Turkish president also criticized the lack of care shown by the EU concerning illegal immigrants. He stated that Turkey cannot remain inactive while poor, homeless, and destitute people are seeking refuge, and that developed countries should take on the responsibility of finding solutions to their problems. Both presidents highlighted the need to increase the economic cooperation between the two countries. Mr. Erdogan also met with Prime Minister Edi Rama, and the two of them confirmed that a partnership agreement will be signed soon. Also, during his first day here in Tirana, Mr. Erdogan took part in the opening ceremony for the start of the construction of the new mosque, which will be built next to the parliamentary building. In the Foreign Commission today, the members discussed the President's decree on the Foreign Service law. The opposition and the majority both agreed on taking some time to negotiate regarding the number of ambassadors that should come from outside of the diplomacy field. The head of the Commission, Arta Dade, expressed her concern about the idea of removing the quota of ambassadors that must be selected from outside of the diplomatic system. She agreed that more time is needed in order to reach consensus. The members of the opposition who were present at the Commission said that the law will destroy the Foreign Service. According to the Democratic MPs, removing the quota would make the appointment of ambassadors political, and the appointments would be under the control of the Prime Minister. President Nishani sent the law back to the Parliament in order to discuss it again, but the Socialist MPs say that his arguments are unfounded. The General Secretary of the Foreign Ministry was also present at the Commission. He was asked about the recent developments in Macedonia. He responded that the ministry has communicated with the Macedonian ministry and asked for a complete investigation of the case. Today, the Economic Commission discussed the bill on strategic investments. The Minister of Economy, Arben Ahmetai, said that they are working to facilitate investments in three primary sectors: energy, infrastructure, and tourism. Like the Bank of Albania governor, the minister said that the salvation of the Albanian economy is foreign investment, which the bill on strategic investments aims to attract. Under the new bill, the government would favor the investors by granting special status based upon the amount of money that they invest in energy, infrastructure, agriculture, and tourism. An entrepreneur who invests 100 million euro would immediately get the status of strategic partner. However, this provision of the bill was rejected by the head of the Economic Commission, Erion Bratse, because he feels that it would create unfair disbalance in the competition. The major financial institutions in the country view foreign investment as a significant generator of income and a stimulus for the Albanian economy. Therefore, attracting foreign investment is the primary focus of the economic policy. In the meeting of the Educational Commission today, the members discussed a bill on pre-university education. The various stakeholders are not in agreement with the changes proposed by the ministry. According to them, it is better that the school curriculum varies from school to school rather than using a uniform curriculum. The stakeholders feel that moving the school system towards a single curriculum is not advisable. They were also against the way that the teachers are being appointed and dismissed. The changes in the bill on pre-university education will continue to be discussed in the upcoming parliamentary commissions. The Interior Minister Saimir Tahiri presented a new application today that will hopefully assist in the fight against crime and corruption. The application is called Digital Police Department, and according to the minister, it will be available for any citizen to report crime and corruption in real time. He said, "With this new application, every citizen has the opportunity to report a crime or a case of corruption and follow the situation after they denounce it. It is a small but extremely powerful instrument. With a click, people can now share information with the police," said the Interior Minister. Citizens can use the application to report different categories of lawbreaking, including illegal parking, illegal construction, corruption, theft, violence, and illegal possession of weapons. They can also report corrupt police officers or police officers who fail to provide the services to the citizens. This evening, IPR Marketing and Aura News will be publishing the first polls for the local elections. At 9 o'clock p.m. on the program Tonight Il Vettore, the preference of the Albanian voters for the cities of Tirana, Shkodra, and Durrës will be revealed. The results of 2 more polls will be released on June 1st and June 16th, and after the elections, the initial exit polls will also be revealed right here on our station. Reporting on the polls has now turned into a tradition for Aura News, which has decided to cooperate with IPR Marketing for the 3rd time in these upcoming elections. The cooperation produced very accurate results in 2009 and 2013, which should serve as a guarantee to the viewers that they can learn the winners for these 3 cities from Aura News before they are officially announced. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all of our news for this evening. Thank you for joining us. We will be back again tomorrow at the same time with more translated news in English. You guys have a great night.